I remember when a good friend of mine, Redman, participated in Switch, and he said one of the scenarios that stood out to him was the one where he responded on a traffic collision and the threat came out of nowhere. Do you remember this?
Ma'am. Ma'am, you all right?
Yeah, no, I need the EMA. I need to go. My head is hurting.
Okay, relax, relax, relax,
God,
relax, relax.
I ran into my car. Oh my God. Oh my God.
What you feeling?
My head.
Okay,
my head.
why don't you lean against the car?
Oh.
Let me go check the other passenger. And I ain't gonna lie, I was too surprised to pull my strap. I was like, did he come off cue or something like that? Was this off? That's why I ain't pull my strap, because I would have definitely popped his ass back. But I was like, maybe they fucked up and we gotta go back. But you was like, cut, that's it. I was like, yeah, for real?
So I'm just gonna get right to the big reveal, because we can do all the other things, but it sounds so implausible. In Whittier, California, an officer responded to a traffic collision. People were hurt. Somebody says there's a fender bender, and so a guy had fled, which you didn't realize, fled from the scene.
Right.
As you're investigating, that officer or that random suspect came out of nowhere and actually ambushed the officer, and the officer never saw him coming and just killed him at the scene of the car accident. Wow. But the whole point of this is that, man, you just don't know what you could be a traffic collision, a traffic traffic stop. You just never know. And you know what's so baffling and what's so amazing about this show Switched is that these are all taken from real life situations. Like, we didn't just say, oh, let's make this up, let's just make it crazy and all this other stuff. We said, let's look for the articles, let's look for the video. And the article on this one actually comes from Southern California, and an officer unfortunately lost his life that day.
This last scenario kind of impacted my my thought on what cops go through. Because, you know, I thought we was just going to do scenarios where I kind of know the situation, I know what the perp is, or might be the... But this one right here, this was like the epitome of all the scenarios, because you have a cop that's just trying to help someone and not knowing that at any given time someone can come out and just pop you, and you might not even be focused on your area. You just focus on helping this lady that's screaming for help, that might be dying, and you just want to get, you know, control the situation and get her help. But someone comes out the blue, just shows you how dangerous this job can be. And you never expect it to make it home when you go out on this kind of job. Like this scenario scared the shit out of me.
This next video you're about to watch has recently happened, and it's kind of similar. Not completely similar, but kind of similar. Let's watch.
Hello.
Hey there.
I gotta tell you, I'm recording, all right?
Yep.
Were you driving?
Yes, I was.
Are you injured?
No.
No?
I just hit my head a couple times.
Hit your head?
That's
okay.
it.
All right. Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was coming on the Parkway past the Butler Market entrance for coming north side, you know?
Okay.
And I tried to get over because I was in the right lane, and I caught on a little bit of gravel, and I kept it pretty straight. I was speeding, I'm gonna admit that.
Okay.
And I lost control and I hit the thing, and then I also collided with another car. I'm not sure if it was just one. I don't think I hit a second one. I think I just accidentally collided into a second person. Then I spun around and I crashed right here. And I haven't moved since.
Okay. All right. Do you have any license or identification on you?
Yes, I do. Or I should.
And is that a real gun?
Yeah.
Don't reach for that.
Sorry.
Go and hop out for me.
I can't. The door won't open.
Okay.
And the guy already took my keys. The guy who called the cops.
Okay. Okay. Crawl out that side. I don't want you reaching for that gun. You're not injured?
No, I'm not injured.
Okay. Don't reach for that. Hey, let me see it. Hey, 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 hey. Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
And here goes the body cam from the other officer who was on scene that's on the passenger side.
Is that a real gun? Hop out for me? I have his keys, Cody. Okay. Okay.
He's cool, seems to be cool.
Crawl out.
Okay. I don't want you reaching for that
gun. You're not injured?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Don't reach for that. Hey, let me see it. Hey, drop the gun! Drop the gun!
And just like that, wow, officers are investigating a traffic collision. It doesn't seem like anything is going south. It seems like everything is going well. The guy is actually answering all the questions for the officer. The officer notices that firearm and tells him specifically, don't reach for the gun. Why do I show you this video? It just goes to show, as I always say, that you never know when a threat is coming your way. You never know. So some people say, well, officers shouldn't walk around always being on edge. Why not? Because if walking around on edge is going to get you home at the end of the night, then why not? Now, I'm not saying that officers need to be paranoid and need to overreact to certain situations, but you have to understand why they walk around on edge. When I showed you the segment when we had Redman on our Switch series, he recognized at that moment, that was all fake, but he recognized that, wow, threats can literally come out of nowhere when you're investigating. That's something completely, you know, in your mind, just a regular traffic collision that officers respond to every day. So, man, this was a scary situation. The officers went home at the end of the day. And again, if the officer tells you not to do something, don't do it. I think this suspect had a death wish. I think this was more of a suicide by cop scenario because he clearly disobeyed what the officers told him to do after he was told. What do you guys think?